Yeah. Here we go. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Little changes, all right? Make little changes to your business, all right? When I say make little changes, I mean, what are the little things? You have to have a main thing that you do, all right? Actually, you know what? Let me just give you the example. I'm going to give you the example. Because as a consumer, there's so much you can learn when you're a consumer if you really apply and you're really focused on how to build your business. The things that you do as a consumer, the things that you do as a customer teaches you how you can implement ways of innovating and creating opportunities for your own business. So myself personally, for probably 2 decades at this point, I have been a regular consumer of Chipotle. I ever since I was in high school, I just love it. I love the system. I love the way, and I'm not the only one. There's tons of die-hard Chipotle fans, people that eat Chipotle. If you're like me, I don't go, maybe I don't go a whole week without getting Chipotle, to be 100% honest with you. I have it every single week, all right? And yesterday, I saw an ad yesterday about how they have a new type of chicken. It was like a new flavored chicken that they have. And this isn't the first time they've done it. I remember they had the pollo asada, and then, they have a new type of steak. They always make from time to time, they'll come out with new spices in their chicken and things of that nature. And the reason it stuck, because I went out and I got some Chipotle and I tasted it, and it tastes great. You could kind of feel you could taste the difference in the seasoning with the chicken and what they did and all that stuff. And it got me thinking about what I listened to yesterday. One of the breakthroughs I had yesterday, I was listening to Dre Baldwin. I was listening to his podcast yesterday. They were talking about, he was talking about how to find clarity in your business. And one of the things that he mentioned was, you have to create little changes in your business. Whenever somebody comes, now I got to thinking, now that I'm kind of in the business myself and I know how to navigate these things, and I know where it is I want to take my company and my business and where it is I'm going, I understand what he says when he says these things, because again, as a consumer, I picked up on it. Chipotle didn't go out and just say, okay, I'm going to create a whole brand new piece of chicken. I'm going to go take away the chicken that people are already used to. I'm going to, come up with a brand new logo and none of that stuff. All they did was keep the system the same way it is. You go in, you put in what you want in your bowl, you order what you want. And for me, I usually order through the app. Basically, everything's the same. Only thing that's different is now you can pay an extra, I believe it was like $1.40 for this type of chicken because it has a little more seasoning. You see that? You see how easy it is to implement those. You see how easy it is to implement those changes, all right? See how easy it is to implement those changes when you have a solid system, when you have a system that's in place in which anyone can follow and that you can explain to anyone. That needs to be the goal. That needs to be the mission. That needs to be the focus that you have to have in your business, all right? And I'll use myself as an example, especially after I listened to that episode. The one thing I wrote down, one of the notes that I took was, again, what path do I want to take people on? That's another thing that Dre had mentioned in the show, is what path do I want to take people on? And now I can clearly state it. I want to take a business owner on this path. They listen to one of these videos, or they listen to a podcast that I put out, they buy a book that I wrote, or whatever it is. They just something that I put out there that they really, really enjoy and they want to dive deeper into. They pay for me to come conduct a workshop for their company. And then after I conduct the workshop, that is when I will have a ton of fitness events lined up for them, particularly the Move Swiftly Marathon. You see the path I've taken them on? They were first motivated and inspired by something free like this video, like this podcast, or like a book that I put out. Then I go in there and I teach their company how to create more sales, how to create more opportunities, how to adopt and implement the Move Swiftly framework into their business and how they hire, how they go about running their company every day. And then once they see the results from that, that's when they come out to a fitness event, and I've taken them on that journey, and it's a journey that they're going to keep coming on. Again, all of this stuff, it requires self-development. For me to be able to say that to you in a very smooth manner is because all of it has been the self-development and the work I've been putting in over the past couple of years, all right? I have more on this. Just stay tuned. If you have not yet, go to makeyourmove.com. That's makeyourmove.com. You can put your email in, and I have a newsletter coming out as well. There's tons of information on that one website. It is a one-stop shop for all your teamwork and self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Check it out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.